Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky and that.
Yo, it's your boy Monte. I'm here at my job. I'm about to do this podcast anyway, but share, like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We want to continue talking about my boy sheadur. Salute to him. Getting drafted 5th round, 144th pick to the Cleveland Browns. That's crazy. That's my team. I didn't expect that. So him going over there was pretty dope. It's kind of dope. Me praying for him on the joint, and then next thing you know, he lands on my team. It's kind of shocking. I ain't see that. Don't say that I didn't pray for him to come to my team. Trust me. I just prayed that he just deal with the situation accordingly. And everything that I've heard since he's been drafted seems like he deal with it accordingly. He's been talking about God a lot. He been, you know what I'm saying, focused in, dialed in, stuff like that. Even his brother got drafted to Tampa Bay, so salute to Shiloh. I love that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely getting a Shiloh jersey if he get picked up. Because, you know what I'm saying? I think he's an undrafted free agent or something like that they call it, or whatever. But he went to Tampa Bay. So I pray that it shows off and he grinds out over there at Tampa Bay for sure. Because I definitely want a Shiloh Sanders jersey in Tampa. That's fire. But yeah, let's get to sheadur. I'm in YouTube, been watching a lot of videos this morning, and just been seeing a lot of people already speaking negative about sheadur. And sheadur hasn't even stepped in Cleveland yet, as far as literally being on the team. Everybody is like, oh yeah, he's a stud, but it comes with baggage. My question is, what baggage are you talking about? But what baggage are you talking about? Is baggage different from college than it is the NFL? Reason being is because the baggage that you could be talking about, which could be Deion Sanders, he's the coach for the Colorado Buffs. He ain't got time to be coming over there to find out what's going on in Cleveland when he has a team to construct. You got Shiloh. Shiloh's all the way in Tampa. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you'll have Deion Sanders Jr. there. You know what I'm saying? You might have him there putting a couple clips on. But that's, you know what I'm saying? College is different from the NFL. A lot of NFL teams don't even allow that stuff to happen. So you got sheadur, who going to literally be there by himself. His mom and him is probably going to pop up to the games and stuff like that. But for y'all to talk about baggage, you could be talking about media. Now, if you're talking about media, name one thing that sheadur has done in the media that's been terrible. Name one. Name one negative thing that he said on the media that the media haven't said about him first, and all he did was redirected the situation by answering the question and standing on business about his own personal self while the media is here trying to dog him and tear him down. Name something that he said that's bad. Even his conference call, if you listen to his conference call, his confidence is there. He's saying, hey, y'all gave me an opportunity. Now I got to put my head in the dirt. Now I got to put in the work to prove that you didn't mess up on this pick. To prove that I am what I say I am. You know what I mean? And he was explaining it in the conference call, how he was like, he's going to be a big impact for the youth. He's going to be a big impact for the neighborhoods, the community. That's good. What are we talking about? Cleveland, out of any spot, needs that more than anything. These kids is out here wild and going crazy. This man is over here talking about he's trying to come to Cleveland to talk to the kids, tell them to honor their father and their mother. That's biblical. Y'all guys got so much negative stuff to say about this man, and he ain't done nothing negative yet. Give him an opportunity to do something negative for you to say something negative. It's just that simple. Y'all can't find no flaw in his game. The man is accurate, everything. He takes a lot of sacks. That's because you don't have an offensive line. That's not his fault. He can throw the ball. He can scramble if need be. He's not really athletic like that, but he's accurate. He gets the ball out the pocket. He does what he does, period.
If you have an offensive line, you straight. You gave him three full new running backs and a whole tight end. So, bro, he's gonna be all right. But y'all already like, oh yeah, but I don't expect him to win a lot of games because of that. Bro, you already downplaying this man, and this man ain't even played yet. It's crazy. It's crazy. The disrespect is on an all-time high. For real. And y'all know what the reason is, but I'm not even going to speak on that because I'm not here for that. I'm speaking on the positive. The positive is sheadur is on a football team, regardless if you wanted him in Cleveland or not. All the Cleveland fans that didn't want him in Cleveland, you would have been pissed off if he'd went to Pittsburgh because you would have been throwing the ball to Metcalf and George Pickens, and they would have been killing y'all in the AFC North. So shut up. Let's keep it real. Every time you seen Pittsburgh pop up and the Browns passed over on sheadur, at the end of the day, you did not want him going to Pittsburgh either. So that means at the end of the day, you knew he was good. You just didn't want him on your team. Oh, he could play anywhere else, but don't send him to Pittsburgh. But if he would have got picked up by Pittsburgh, y'all would have been pissed off because the AFC would have been getting killed by him, DK Metcalf, TJ, of course, and everybody else that they got. Like, bro, stop playing, bro. I think the Browns was weird to me. Him getting dropped all the way to 5, no comment. No comment. A lot of us know the reasoning, but at the same time, like I said in my podcast before, it could have been a personal thing for him to humble himself. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it's a humbling spot. And just, you could tell in the videos, he like, bro, all I needed was a shot. All I needed was a chance. I thank you for giving me a chance. That's it. I'm coming to the team and I'm changing the whole outlook of everything. He ain't say nothing like that. That man said, I'm thankful for the opportunity. Now it's my turn. You give me the opportunity, now it's up to me to do what I say that I'm going to do. You got to give me the opportunity first. You gave me the opportunity. So let me go ahead and do what I need to do. Let me get on this field. Let me start working out. Let me work on the playbook. Let me do whatever. It's up now. It's up now. I done seen everybody who passed on me. All the other 31 teams that passed up on me. This team even passed up on me 5 times or 4 times. So I'm about to show this team that they should have picked me earlier, and I'm finna show the rest of the cats. Bro, y'all should have picked me because I'm killing all of y'all. It's just that simple. That's the mindset that you have, the chip on your shoulder that you have, and the faith and the ability for you to be legendary, like you said. That's it. But y'all over worried about the baggage. Let's talk about what I think the Browns really did when they picked up Gabriel, because Gabriel made a video. I don't hear nobody complain about that. Gabriel made a video on Oregon's joint, the quarterback from Oregon, talking about, why I only like playing in the sun. Why do y'all like playing in cold weather? I don't like playing in cold weather, this, and this. Bro, you playing in Cleveland. That's what Cleveland is known for, cold weather football. So you're not going to be playing. You're not going to last long, bro. You're not going to last long. I think, me personally, I think that the last couple pieces, that not the running backs, but the quarterback, and maybe just the quarterback. I think they're going to use him as a trade piece. I don't think he's going to stay in Cleveland because of the fact they might use him. If I'm them, I'm sending, if they grab Sanders, or if they grab, if the Tampa Bay grab Shiloh, I'm using that piece to trade Shiloh, to bring Shiloh over to Cleveland. I'm going to keep it real because we need another safety. We don't need that. We don't need that quarterback because if he's already complaining, he ain't going to really get busy until the dome's done. I don't think the dome don't get done until 2029. So he got the next 3 years to be playing in the cold, because when the weather start breaking in December, January, guess what? Shiloh already know how to play in that. Shiloh played for Colorado. He played for Colorado. Colorado is one of the coldest spots in the world. So he already know. He already know how to function in the cold weather. He already know what that's about. Kenny Pickett. He played in Philly. He played in Pittsburgh. He know what the cold is like. Joe Flacco. Everybody on the quarterback roster, except for the new boy, played in the cold weather. But he already on the screen complaining, talking about he only like playing in the sun. What y'all pick him up for? I think they picked him up for a piece. For a trading piece, honestly. And I think this is the breaking news, people. They picked him up for the Steelers to not grab him. Because you know the Steelers need a quarterback. And the Browns, a lot of the picks that the Browns did, they made sure that Pittsburgh wasn't capable of grabbing these pieces because they wouldn't have to go against these pieces. Like that quarterback, for example. Even though he's short, you give him DK Metcalf and you give him George Pickens, oh, he going to go crazy. So I'm not giving them to him. I'm going to keep him on my bench over here. Sheadur. Oh, if Sheadur would have went to Pittsburgh, man, there'd have been so many people pissed in Cleveland. I don't know if y'all was watching on draft day when Pittsburgh came up. They like, man, y'all passed on Shiloh. Shiloh about to go to Pittsburgh. He about to light the whole city up. He about to kill Pittsburgh. He about to kill Cleveland. If he play over there with DK Metcalf and all them, it's about to get crazy. That's all we heard. But then when you get picked up by the Browns, oh, yeah, well, he ain't about to be like, what? What do you, if you was so, he ain't about to be like that, then why was you so scared for him to go to Pittsburgh? Stop, bro. You a hater. Y'all got to stop. Some of the stuff that y'all be saying just don't be making sense. All y'all bloggers out here who be thinking y'all know stuff. Like, y'all want to break down everything. Oh, yeah, this college person, he did this and he did that. I don't break stuff down like that. I don't watch college football like that. I only watch the Ohio State because that's the only team that matters. Everybody else, that be just, bro, y'all just talking. These media cats just trying to get jobs. I'm talking about the young cats and the people who just, I'm watching so many videos, and shout out to them, and I'm subscribing to their channels, but they just be talking crazy. I'm like, bro, you said that he was a stud. You also said he was a stud. You said he was a steal in the draft, but then also said, oh, I don't expect the Browns to win no games anyway. What? Like, take Sheadur out the situation. Look at the tight end we just grabbed. Look at the two running backs we just grabbed. The running back from Tennessee is a dog. The running back from Ohio State is a dog. You got the defensive tackle from Michigan. He's a dog. You got the one dude from UCLA, the linebacker. He's a dog. So if you take Shiloh out, and let's say Shiloh don't even play this year, you already saying that the Browns is not going to win no games with Flacco? You see how many games they was winning when they had Flacco? Now, all of a sudden, with Flacco and all these new extra pieces, we not winning no games? But when you add Sheadur, oh, no, we ain't winning no games. But take Sheadur out. Oh, yeah, well, we going to win a lot. You what? Like, bro, make it make sense. Because right now, it don't make no sense. You just talking. Oh, I don't expect the Browns to win no games anyway. But Joe Flacco had 10-7? And in the playoffs in the first round? Right? Ain't that what happened? I don't expect Joe Flacco to just be Superman and say today, but I'm telling you, with these young quarterbacks like Sheadur or something like that, bro, the future is on him. He's legit. He's learning from a Super Bowl champion, Joe Flacco. Come on, bro. And he already knew what he was doing. My thing is this, if Sheadur gets an offensive line, the league is in trouble. He dropping dimes, bro. Long as the wide receivers can get open. If the wide receivers can get open, Sheadur going to get them the ball. It's just that simple. And y'all going to see it in training camp. All this negative talk is going to change as soon as training camp get here. Soon as training camp get here, first, second week later, they're going to be like, hey, yo, that cat Sheadur, he's out there. He might mess around and be the starter over Joe Flacco. Y'all probably going to start Joe. This is probably what's about to happen. The same thing that happened in Pittsburgh. Y'all going to let Justin Fields start for the first 6 games, and then after the situation happens, y'all going to let Russ come and finish the situation. What's going to happen is y'all going to let Joe Flacco start this year. But about week 4, week 5, they're going to bring in Sheadur. And after that, that's it, because the fans is going to be screaming for him to come in the game. And Sheadur is not going to be the reason why we losing. Guarantee it's going to be the offensive line that's going to be trash, because Sheadur don't be throwing the ball out of bounds. He's going to have to learn how to do that. We can't be taking sacks now, Sheadur. We can't. We can't take no sacks. So you're going to have to figure that part out, my guy. That's something that you're going to have to learn. That's something that you're going to have to understand in the NFL. Those pedaling back, doing all that junk, bro, that's going to get you fired. That's going to get you on the bench forever. You can get away with that in college. You ain't getting away with that in the league, bro. You can get away with that in college. You're not going to get away with that in the league. Not at all. You're not getting away with that in the league. And they're going to tell him. They're going to tell him. Just like Kevin Stefanski said, God works in mysterious ways. You still sticking around at this organization. For real. And sheadur is not even, he's coming out there to try to be a servant. He out here trying, man, I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to let the veterans know. I'm going to show my respect to the veterans. I'm going to show appreciation to all of that stuff, and he's going to leave a stamp. Watch. But everybody is saying already negative. Oh, well, he ain't about to, the man ain't even played yet. He put up, no, this is my thing before I go. This is my thing. The man was in Colorado. They said he should have been on the ballot for Heisman because of how good he did. The man's numbers was insane last year, the year before that, when he played for Jackson State, all of that. Now, all of a sudden, leaving college to come to NFL, now all of a sudden they expect the worst. But the man has not done anything bad at all, and anywhere else, any other spot. In Jackson State, he was killing. He went to Colorado, he was killing. First year, they was okay. Second year, they was like, oh, yeah, well, Colorado ain't winning nothing. Colorado, what, they only lost 3 games? Deion turned the whole organization around. Guess who was a part of that? Sheadur. Guess who was a part of that? Guess who was the ringleader? Sheadur and Travis. Now, all of a sudden, Sheadur can't do that in the NFL? With better wide receivers than he had in college? With better offensive line than what he had in college? With better running backs than what he had in college? But he can't actually become a better player? That's what hate sound like. That's what hate sound like. When you got somebody who's already played in the sport, already played and did their thing in this, who was that? Already played in this sport, where you got somebody, I don't know who that is. You got somebody who already played in this sport, and they already put a stamp in the game. But then all of a sudden, out the blue, they just lose skills? How do they lose skills? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm saying if a quarterback had an awesome and successful college, because we didn't seen it bad. What's his name? Johnny Manziel, Heisman, baller, went to the league, did nothing. But understand the pieces that he had as well. He ain't had no team like that. He ain't had no wide receivers. He ain't had no running backs, no nothing like that. So he went to a team that wasn't even ready. You know what I'm saying? When Baker got to the league, Baker got there when they had Nick Chubb, Myles Garrett, and Jarvis Landry and stuff like that. So that year that they went to the playoffs, he had a loaded squad. That's why they went to the playoffs. When you get drafted to the right team that already got pieces and all you need is a quarterback to fill in, then you good to go. So what I'm saying is when you got somebody like Sheadur, that's playing for the Browns, you have an offensive line now. You got a defensive line now. You got defense. You know what I'm saying? You got decent wide receivers. They ain't the craziest, but they decent. You got decent wide receivers. You got nice running backs. You got cold tight ends. You good to go. You ain't going to a team that really ain't got nothing. Like even if Sheadur would have got traded to or got drafted to Pittsburgh, he would have been set up. Good. They got running backs over there. They got crazy wide receivers. They got tight ends. Their defense is solid. All of that. He would have been good. But if you send him to a team that ain't got nothing, and you on the real rebuild, it's a no-go. Browns ain't on no real rebuild. So I don't understand what y'all got to be on. The Browns got top 10 best defenses in football. Period. Defense win games. So that's automatically the defense alone is going to win you some games. Now you get the offense moving. Now you got the Tennessee running back. You know what I'm saying? You got the Tennessee running back. You grab the Ohio State running back. You know what I mean? They should have grabbed some wide receivers, in my opinion. But you got Jared Judy, Cedric Tillman, I'm not a fan. Moore, not a fan. Njoku, I'm a fan. The other tight end, the tight end for Bowling Green, Dog, I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? So now you got 2 tight ends, that's solid. You got 3 running backs, so hopefully they bring Nick Chubb back, so you'll have 4 solid running backs. The 2 running backs that we picked up, plus Jerome Ford, plus Nick Chubb. That's a running back room for the ages. That's lit. You know what I'm saying? You got you got an offensive line that if they're healthy, they legit. You know what I'm saying? They got to be healthy though. Wills was injured all year. Dwayne Jones or whatever his name, he was injured all year. Heads was falling like cats and dogs last year. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they grab more pieces. I need some more wide receivers, me personally. I can't be content with the wide receiver core that we got. Our wide receiver core is shaky than a mug, for real. Shaky than a mug. They don't get open. And I think our offensive coordinator don't play the plays to get them open. I don't think Kevin Stefanski calls the plays to get them open. And I think that this year, if they don't get it together, we're going to have to get another coach. For real, because they're not good. So if you want to talk about media like that, the media going to be looking at sheadur. If sheadur ain't killing and Kevin Stefanski, it ain't working out, they're going to be like, yo, we're bringing Dion. Because for some reason, when Dion was there, it worked. How come Dion know how to get sheadur to get the ball where it need to go and all of that stuff, but y'all don't know how to do it? That's going to be the problem. That's the media that y'all talking about that y'all don't want to get involved with. But at the same time, if you want to win the organization, you need to do what it takes to win. You really need to do what it takes to win. And y'all not paying attention. Y'all not doing what it takes to win. Y'all just, oh, yeah, well, Kevin Stefanski, oh, yeah, who's coach of the year? That only happened. That didn't happen consistently like that, bro. Let's be clear. There we go. Yeah, let's be clear. I'm not Kevin Stefanski. I rock with him, but at the same time, the play calling is terrible. And I hope we get a better offensive coordinator that can get the ball flowing. Well, you know what I'm saying? Joe Flacco, real dope with the play action. He had it looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? We over here talking about the Browns don't got no offense when Deshaun was there, and then when Joe Flacco get in there, the ball is moving down the field. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what sheadur is going to have to do is move the ball down the field if you want to play over Joe Flacco. But they only got Joe Flacco on 1 year, so that's what I'm saying. After 1 year, they're going to have to figure out the situation. And I'm not looking for no Archie Manning or nothing like that, bro. Bank in on sheadur. Let him do what he need to do, and y'all need to go ahead and use those next 2 first-round picks to grab some cold, crazy wide receivers. We get some crazy, dope wide receivers in here, then we gonna be good to go because our defense is solidified. We grab the defensive tackle that's gonna stop the run. We grab the linebacker that's solid. You know what I'm saying? So we good. The offense should be good. Joe Flacco and Njoku was balling last year. Now you gave him another tight end? That's crazy. Then you gave him 2 other running backs? That's crazy. So y'all already dogging the Browns, but at the same time, if you take sheadur out the situation, the Browns are still good. He's in the 5th round, best player in the 5th round, and you telling me not to pick him? But when you grab him, oh, I don't expect the Browns to win like that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? All y'all cats was cool with the draft until you drafted sheadur. After you drafted sheadur, now all of a sudden the draft wasn't good. What are you talking about? The draft got completed and solidified the whole situation when sheadur got grabbed at the end. Because that's what you didn't have, a quarterback. Everybody expected the Browns to draft a quarterback in the 1st round, and they didn't. And they got the chance to grab the quarterback they wanted in the 5th. Bro, you put a slam dunk in. What are you talking about? You just won the dunk contest. What are you talking about, the draft? Oh, what? They just won the dunk contest, bro. You got 2 legit solidified running backs out the deal. You got a great defensive tackle out the deal. You got one of the coldest linebackers out the draft. And then you got sheadur. You just fixed your you just put a lot of holes in your defense, and you fixed some pieces on your offense. You grab a tight end, you grab 2 running backs, and you grab 2 quarterbacks. And y'all were talking about, oh, yeah, well, I don't know if they're going to win for sure. What are you talking about? We got 9 first-round picks next year, 2 in the 1st. Y'all got to stop, bro. The hate got to stop. You have your franchise quarterback, sheadur. The backup franchise quarterback will be Gabriel, whoever his name is, and then they're going to either trade him to somewhere where it's hot, since he already complaining about the weather already anyway. It's just that simple, bro. Sheadur is filling in the seats. You signed sheadur. The Browns stadium is going to be packed at all times, chanting Shador's name. It's that simple. Same thing when Johnny came, they was chanting his name. Same way they was chanting when Baker was there. That's simple. The difference is when Baker was there, they was winning. When Johnny was there, they was losing because they ain't had no weapons. Sheadur is there now, and they have weapons. So what are y'all talking about? Like, bro, share, like, comment, and subscribe, bro. Salute to Sheadur. I'm glad you still connected to God. I pray that you still continue to walk with him and your own personal, because right now, this life is about to open doors for you. You know what I'm saying? For real. And just a lot of stuff that you have to do on your own. It's a lot of stuff that you're probably going to have to call your dad about, but he's not going to be able to pull up because he's the coach, the head coach for the Colorado Buffs. So he can't just fly over there when you got a problem or nothing like that. You can have conversations with him and stuff like that, but he can't come and interact at all. It's just that simple. He can't. And how he going to come to you all the time if he got to go to Tampa to do whatever with Shiloh as well? So at the end of the day, bro, you're going to have to stand on your 10, on your own. You know what I'm saying? You might get Gilly and them to come to the games and stuff like that because they closer over there. But you seen Gilly and them was going to Colorado as well. And they a part of that. So they probably going to go back to Colorado. They're going to be rooting for you in the NFL. But they still going to be going back to Colorado to help with those players that need help. And be in those cats' corners. For real. So, you know what I'm saying? So salute to you. And then the other 3 that came from Dion's joint that actually got undrafted to Tampa Bay as well. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all of them. Salute to all of them. All of them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but now we here. I need to find out when that Sheadur jersey go on sale. Go ahead and cop that jersey right quick. Get that out the way. Shiloh make the team. See when I can get that jersey. You know what I'm saying? You get the 21 Dion. You got the 21 Shiloh Sanders happening, bro. That's going to be crazy. I want to know what number Sheadur going to get. 2 will be fire, but I think the running back from Ohio State said that he wanted 2. So, I don't know. We going to see. But, yeah, it's up. Share, like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Go Browns. You know what I'm saying? And we going to see. Season is almost here. Lakers, what are y'all doing? Quit playing with me. Peace.
Hello, my name is Laurie Stamps, and I'm the author of the books entitled Rejected Yet Loved, Volumes 1 and Volumes 2. Can you imagine going through your wedding ceremony, having your reception, and all is going well, and you wake up the next morning and the person you thought you married was not the person you married? That's exactly what happened to Jacob in the book of Genesis, chapter number 29. He was in love with Rachel and thought he married Rachel, but it ended up marrying her sister, Leah. So you know he was going crazy, but how do you think Leah felt? So volume 1 talks a lot about rejection, of how Leah went through rejection and how she overcame it. And it talks about my story of being rejected. And then volumes 2 goes a deep further into rejection. So check out Rejected Yet Loved on Amazon. Make great Christmas gifts. Not only am I an author, but I also have a financial business where I show people how to make and save money. I show people that you don't have to live from paycheck to paycheck. There's so many people that hate their jobs. I show people there's a better way. I show people how to establish their own business, how to have a budget, how to get out of credit card debt, how to prepare for your financial future, for your retirement. Are you ready to retire? Are you going to have money when it comes to retirement? I show people how to leave a legacy for their children's children. I would love to have a one-on-one free consultation with you and see how I can help you financially. Contact me at lauriestampsbiz@gmail.com. That's LauriStampsBiz@gmail.com. I would love to sit with you and prepare for you to have a great financial future. God bless you.
Yo, y'all gotta come see this. Oh, this looks crazy. So what is this called right here?
That's the fry bowl. It's like,
So it got fries, chicken,
exactly.
and the sausage on top.
Yep.
Yo, this is crazy. Yeah, if y'all ain't made it out here in the city yet, y'all gotta come here. Y'all gotta come check my mans out. We out here whipping it up. They out here getting it crazy.
Play with my heart like a motherfucker miss me. I lose my mind, got me going up the Hennessy. Yeah, fast forward and rewind. Yeah, fast forward and rewind. Yeah, gotta run out of time.
Shorty say she miss me, now she wanna kiss me. Playing with my phone now she wanna diss me. She threw me all around like she playing with a frisbee. Like doomsday, she marvel at my presence like I'm Disney. Swoop, please pass me the Henny, but I don't drink though. She's telling me she changed if I buy her a furry mink coat. She using me for money, I got it, but that ain't it, bro. No, not me, I know I want better. She tryna bring me down, bro, but I won't let her. She got a commando, but she can't see or hear like Helen Keller, Ella.
Shorty said she miss me.
I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to go. I feel that you ought to go. Treating me like I'm the man. I feel like you ought to go. The things that you do with your hands, I feel like you ought to go. The way that you twerk when you dance, I feel that you ought to go.
Baby, you show it, that's for real. To me. And I can't keep it low-key. See, everything you do to me is crazy.
To the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know